Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you another AFK guide on how to level up 3 fruits all the way up to the maximum mastery. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and hop right on into it. Okay, we find ourselves here at Tiki once again for our first fruit, and as you can clearly see, our first fruit on the list is going to be the spirit fruit. So let's go ahead and head over to the spot we're going to use to AFK farm the mastery on this bad boy. And the good part about this is you can farm the mastery on it from level 1 all the way up, because we're going to be using its spirit abilities. So we're going to come here on this building right here, and that guy down there is our target. You're going to want to put your cursor right about here, and you're going to want to open up Tiny Task. Now the tricky part about this is you want to make sure you start this off with a maximum of 9 spirits. You want to make sure you start your recording within the red zone, and you want to make sure your recording ends within the red zone. If you do it correctly, it will constantly spawn the hostile spirits and not the ones that heal you. So let's go ahead and start the recording here. Right now. And then we start spawning them in. We wait. We spawn more of them in. All 9. We wait. And sometimes you get lucky with it and it spawns the poison guy. And the poison guy cleaves it down quick. And just like that, he's dead. We're going to go ahead and let the recording play out until he resets. Oh, I'm getting a party invite. But we'll let the recording play out until he respawns, not resets. And then we end the recording and replay it back, just like previous videos. And it will just keep spawning these spirits over and over again until we get our mastery. So instead of ending it right now, we're going to want to wait until we hit 7. And we're going to want to end it whenever it's right at the red. Like there. And then we're going to start it back up when it hits 8 right at the red. Right there. And now it's going to automatically summon the hostile entities in the red zone. And sometimes it will summon the friendly one. It takes a lot of tinkering with this. It can be hit or miss sometimes. But once you get the hang of it, your spirits will just sit there and they will automatically kill it over and over again, slowly but surely farming your mastery. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to the next location here. Turn the auto farm off. Let's go. Alrighty guys, we now find ourselves here at Haunted Castle once again because we are going to be looking at the dragon fruit, the biggest fruit in the game. And the best way to AFK farm this I found was coming down here and up on this pipe until mastery 350. You're going to creep up to this little edge right here, and then you're going to keep your cursor within this box, specifically at the top right corner. And you're going to keep pressing your Z key with Tiny Task open. Now it does take a while to kill one enemy doing this, but it is still effective, and you just need to do it to get to 350 mastery. Once we get to 350 mastery, we'll get the Imperial Evolution, and we'll use that to actually farm all the way up to 600 mastery in the same location. So let's go ahead and finish off this guy with one more heat wave, just like so. And now I'll show you the other spot. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our Fury meter up a little bit here. Just like that. And then we're going to come here. Again. And just like our Mammoth farm and other farms previously, we're going to come to this spot and we're just going to transform. Then when in this spot, you're just going to spam your auto clicks. It will clip him, and it will keep killing him over and over. I did this specific spot overnight for 2 days, or technically 2 nights. And I woke up on the second night with my mastery at like 559, 560, somewhere around there. And I just went and killed some bosses, and I got the rest of my mastery fairly quickly. So, all in all, this is a really good spot to AFK farm. As you can tell, I'm clicking, so you don't need Tiny Task for this one specifically. If you have an auto clicker, that will work just the same. You just want to put yourself in this corner, and then rapidly click. It will aggro him on spawn, and it will kill him in roughly 20-25 seconds. If you want to be more effective with it, you can use Tiny Task, and you can set timed attacks. So he gets hit by the full combo, let him come towards you, if you know what I mean. Like this. Just like that. And that way he can get hit by all your M1s. Yeah, all your M1s and not just a handful. So let's go ahead and move on to our final fruit here, shall we? Alrighty guys, and for our final fruit, we find ourselves on the new island to be looking at the brand new mutation, the werewolf fruit. And we are going to be going to the same spot we used for the tiger fruit, which I did double check the previous Leo and how it works. It works the same way with tiger. So you can just take tiger there and do it the same way you did with Leo, or I did with Leo. But for werewolf, it's also the same thing, which is very convenient. Nope, I don't know why you guys are chilling over here. So let's bring you over here. We'll get a 2-for-1 today. And you'll just angle your camera out slightly, like this. And you'll hold your Z key. And then you'll do your spiral kick. And you'll just rinse and repeat. Now see, you're not supposed to do that. Stop being bad. Okay, so yeah, you go finger revolver, it knocks them away, but they come back, see, and then spiral kick knocks them away again. Now I'm hoping that was the right one. I'm hoping you're not the different one. Now this one is a bit finicky opposed to the Leo one. The Leo one was so much easier to do than this one. But this one's a little bit more flashy than Leo, so it kind of makes sense. Okay, now I know for a fact. Yeah, see, that wasn't even the right guy I killed. Look at me, I'm just being a goober. Let's drop out of this form and properly show it here. You get onto the little lip. You do your finger revolver. He comes up, spiral kick. It does shake your camera a little bit, but it shakes it in a back and forth motion. I had the farm going for about 20-ish minutes, and it had no issues whatsoever. Even though the camera does move, it's back and forth. So it doesn't really mess with, like, the NPC. I need to be zoomed in more, though. So about right here. This is where your camera angle wants to be. You want your mouse to be in the dead center, a little bit below the house, and where are you at? What? Oh my goodness, did I bug you under the map? Oh my goodness. Yeah, this didn't happen at all when I was doing my farm. But as you can see, sometimes you can, I guess, bug them under the map. And if that happens, just server hop or reset your private server. Now there he is. He respawned back up. So you don't have to do that. But I guess if that happens, it will, if you're not at your computer or anything, it will just automatically take care of itself. So I wouldn't even worry about it. Just go like this. Finger revolver. He comes back up. Spiral kick. And if he gets knocked to the right side of this building, which did happen quite a few times to me, it's not a big issue because Spiral Kick has such a huge hit radius, it snags them every single time. I'm not going to be able to demonstrate it because he's going to die before that point, but still. That's how you would go ahead and farm up the Werewolf, aka Tiger, all the way up to the maximum mastery, which I will be doing with the new Tiger rework. I don't know so much about this one. It's cool, but I like the speed of Tiger. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and move on to the montage. Alrighty everybody, that will do it for today's video. If you enjoyed the content, be sure to like and subscribe, and also be sure to comment your username down below. I have roughly 30 subscribers and only 11 of you have given me your username. So please comment it down below so I can properly spin and do the giveaways. Thank you. Have a good rest of your day. See ya!